poopy. Start my morning off right. Little coffee, little Darcy, and some King of the Road. Oh my goodness. Poopy. Oh, hey. Oh, ew. Her fur's all wet. Dolly. Be careful, don't hit Darcy. Good girl. Homie is teaching about smog and acid rain, and he said it's healthy and fun. It's also natural. What up, my fellow vloggers? Or vlog watcher? I don't know. This one here, just stay. It's not gonna happen. I left in the middle of one of my Zoom classes to go shower. And that's where we're at. And so now, what work do I have to do? I guess I should start on the capstone. Okay, so we worked on the final rough draft, right? We sent that in, and then yesterday we were at school, and it was kind of a part of the vlog when we were in that dark room and Delia was there. And she was like going over our essays with us. She didn't mention anything about the body of my paragraph, but she was like going through my thesis like, what does this mean? What is this? You have to define this. What is this? What is this? And it's like, I wrote the essay first and then did the thesis last. There was no like, I just tried to simplify my essay into a question. And sure, I may have gotten it wrong, but the suggestion that she gave me is something I already had in the essay. And all of her comments on it, I didn't even, like, there was something I was talking about consumerist and, like, a consumer society, and she said 1950s? I don't know what that means. But, what? And, like, she didn't mention anything about it when we were in our meeting, so I was just like, whatever. So I was just nodding along, because I'm not going to take any of her advice. You know what I mean? And she was like, oh, you wrote an essay about public history and tourism. Well, I am a public historian. That is my field. I am a public historian. That is what I do. I have my major in public history. And she was like, and my fiance or husband or boyfriend or whatever, he works in the tourism industry. He does the French and Indian War in North Carolina. He's like a reenactor and all this stuff. And I was just like, what does that have to do with my paper? Like, okay, if you're an expert in the field, then you would understand my thesis and not need me to define the terms. And it would be different if she said, like, oh, you need to define it for the audience. But she didn't. She was like, I didn't understand it. And I was like, well, then you're a pretty shitty public historian. Because I put it in simple terms. Because guess what? Public history is the history that the public has access to. Like, through tourism? Like, what? Like, that's not that hard to understand. And, like, she just focused so much on my thesis, and it just made me so upset because it was, like, she said, like, she was really lost reading the rest of my paper because she kept thinking about my thesis and how my paper doesn't match the thesis. And I was like, how about you do the opposite and then read the paper, and then if that makes sense, then forget about the thesis if that's so confusing. Like, I understand the thesis is supposed to be the basis of the paper. However, again, I wrote the thesis after I wrote the paper. I was just trying to simplify it. I don't know. So we wrote that rough draft, and now by Thursday she's making us take the body of our paper and turn that into its own separate paper, into a 5-paragraph essay. And then we have to do it with our refutatio. What? You know what I mean? And then the formatting. Dude, we spent like 3 weeks on citing our sources. This was before I changed my topic and stuff. I had no clue what I was doing because she wanted Chicago style. I don't know what that is. I was never taught that. I've only ever done MLA. I knew APA existed, but I did not know Chicago style was a thing, right? So then she kept sending me all these like generators that do it for you, right? None of them worked. It was like you get one free one and then you have to like watch all these ads or something to get them, but it doesn't save your old ones and put them in alphabetical like they need to be. So it was like, it just sucked. So then I changed my topic and then I asked Henry to help me because he's written in Chicago style before, and like I got it, right? I found out there's 2 versions of Chicago style. Notes and bibliography and some other bullshit. Had she instructed us better and told us which style to do, maybe I would have done it right. However, she wanted to nitpick me about not having footnotes because I had in-text citations. You didn't give us instructions. Don't get mad at me for something I didn't know I was doing wrong. You know what I mean? And that's just me bitching. Like, that's not... Like, it's just a rough draft. I understand. It's not like she actually took off for that. But it's like... I had to make something up. Because I didn't know what I was doing. And you're like, oh, email the teacher. I'm not emailing her. She already doesn't communicate with us. You know what I mean? Whatever. So, I guess I gotta work on my 5-paragraph confirmatio. And then... Oh, English. Is that it? Art, whatever art is. But look at my dinosaur! Do I see the dinosaur? I watched the vlog back and I was like laughing because I thought it was funny. I think acting like a 5-year-old is really funny. And this morning I was literally, let me reenact how I was. My mom came out in the hall. She's walking from doing her makeup and I'm like this. I'm like... And she's like, you're such a goofball. And I went, what? And we laughed. Thank you, Valerie and Evelyn. I had so much fun yesterday. I needed that. Like, I genuinely had a ball. Get it? Like my stress ball, wherever it is. I think it's in my room. Tata. Dolly, come on. Give it. Okay. I have the hiccups. I'm trying to heat up Dino Chicken Nuggies right now. Dinosaur. And... Oh god, it hurts. It's like... Dude, I have to sneeze and hiccup at the same time. Oh, Jesus. Like, and everyone's always just like, hold your breath. I can't do that. Did that work? I don't think so, because fuck. Listen, Darcy, my man, I love you. You know that. I don't know how you feel about this, but I know I feel very strongly. I got more chicken in there too. Also, Mom called and she's like, Grandma is texting me about her mouse, her computer mouse, not working. So she went and bought batteries and she doesn't know how to put the batteries in them. And if she's texting Mom during school, that means it's kind of a big deal and she's freaking out. So I gotta go over there now, put batteries in Grandma's mouse. Why are old people like this? You know what I mean? That's what she's worrying about. And I know Grandma, she's so sweet. She's gonna be like, no, it's not a big problem. Like, just whenever you get the chance. But it's like, it is. If she's texting Mom about it. So Mom called and she was like, one of you, either Henry or you, go to Grandma's house and fix her fucking mouse. I was like, okay. But I'll just walk Dolly. I'll bring Dolly. She can do her thing. I gotta do work first. And then Mom's also like, wash the dishes, do that. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to chill with Darcy here. What's up, buddy? Legend. So I'm on my way to Grandma's now. But I just want you guys to look at this keychain Valerie got, or gave me. She didn't get it for me, but it's a little monkey. And then his thumb comes undone, and you can put it in his mouth, or you can just like let it. Oh, so cute and adorable. I love it. I made it to I made it to Grandma's, and I already fixed her mouse and stuff, and it was literally 2 minutes, because I was just like, you scrape it up, Grandma. And she's like, you didn't have to ride all the way over here to tell your stupid grandmother that. I was like, no, Grandma, I love you. Ow. And I showed her the keychain Valerie got me. She loved it. So, back home now. Kiss care. I know you don't. But I also, well, like Grandma's, I don't know if you can tell, snapped my nail in half. So, that's just really cool. I don't know how, but Grandma was like, look at those nails. Yeah. But now I gotta work on English. Right back to school. Stop eating the cat food. You're a dog. A dog. Not a cat. That's cat food. Don't eat. No, stop. Dolly, what did I just say?
Break my heart because I love
Fresh bag. Boom.
consider her one of my closest friends. We see her more than I see really anyone besides you because you come over weekly for this podcast. And I guess at the end of the day, I truly
Not even paying any attention.
wish she would have come to me.
We got ourselves a nice little collection here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mom, look at my collection.
So pretty. So pretty. Emily.
Hello.
Emily.
Hello. It's chilling in the bed. YouTube time. I gotta finish the Frenemies podcast because Mom walked in the middle, and then I gotta listen. I want to watch PewDiePie's Minecraft live stream that I missed, so I want to catch up on that. And then there's a bunch of new hockey videos I gotta watch. You know what I mean? Oh, also Donnie, if you're watching, Dad got that bit out of the shit pipe. He used metal meat tongs. Reached right in there and thong. It's funny. He brought home like a giant magnet from his work to try and fish it out and stick down that pipe. Just use tongs. So anyways, I'm gonna go. You wanna say bye, Darcy? That was a loving thing. I love him. And maybe we're gonna see some real dinosaur bones soon. Maybe. Also, if anyone wants to loan me $125 for the it's like a human sloth blanket that's like so adorable, I will accept it. If you want to fund that for me, I'm totally down to accept money offers for a sloth blanket that I really like. And yes, you may be like, $125 blanket, you need to see it. So if you're interested, text me, find my information, DM me, Instagram at slothgal. We'll talk. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye. It's different without nails, but bye bye.